Hey everyone, welcome back to Carscraze, the home of pure automotive passion, where we break down the hottest rumors, comebacks and future legends of the road. Today we're diving into something that's sending waves through the enthusiast community: the rumored return of the 2026 Volkswagen Kaarma Ghia. Yes, that sleek, stylish icon from the 50s and 60s might finally be making a modern comeback, and what makes this story even juicier is the fact that it could end up going head-to-head with premium rivals like Mercedes in the electric coupe segment. Now, for those who may not know, the original Kaarma Ghia was never about raw power or insane performance. Instead, it was about style, emotion and timeless design. Built on the humble Beetle platform, it was an affordable sports car for the people, elegant without being snobbish, fun without being reckless. It wasn't a Ferrari and it didn't need to be, it was something else entirely: charm on wheels. But today the market is different, and if Volkswagen wants to bring back the Kaarma Ghia in 2026, they'll need more than nostalgia. They'll need modern tech, strong performance and a clear identity. So picture this: the 2026 Volkswagen Kaarma Ghia reborn as an electric coupe, or maybe even a sporty Grand Tourer based on Volkswagen's MEB platform. The same architecture behind the ID lineup. That means rear-wheel drive, optional dual motor, all-wheel drive, instant torque and ranges between 250 and 350 miles depending on configuration. That immediately puts it in the same electric territory as something like the Mercedes EQE Coupe or even the AMG variants if Volkswagen decides to push performance. Design will be everything. Classic Kaarma Ghia DNA has to stay intact: sleek rounded fenders, low stance coupe roofline and smooth surfacing, no sharp aggression, no oversized grills, just flowing retro modern beauty. Imagine LED headlights styled like the classic, round lenses, a modern interpretation of the chrome bumpers, and maybe even a two-tone paint option with contrasting roof. If Volkswagen nails the styling, they'll win half the battle, because the original Ghia was never about numbers, it was about presence. Now here's where things get really interesting. Who would actually buy this new Kaarma Ghia? Where would it sit in the market? It won't be a budget car like the Beetle revival, and it won't be a full luxury machine like a Mercedes coupe. Instead, it would target emotional buyers, people who want something different, something artistic, something iconic. In the electric age, Mercedes caters to prestige and sophistication. Volkswagen with the Ghia could go after soul and individuality. Let's talk performance. A base model could push around 250 horsepower, enough for smooth daily driving and highway confidence. But if Volkswagen really wants to stir things up, imagine a GTX version with 350 or even 400 horsepower electric torque that makes it launch like a silent rocket. That's where the Mercedes AMG EQE Coupe suddenly feels like competition. But while Mercedes would boast futuristic luxury and dominating road presence, the Ghia would charm you with simplicity and elegance. Inside, expect Volkswagen to blend retro cues with modern tech, maybe fabric door pulls, minimalist dash with body-colored panels, circular vents and a central infotainment display that's big but not distracting. Mercedes is all about massive screens, ambient light strips and high-tech theatrics where everything glows, pulses or animates. Volkswagen could take the opposite approach: calm, relaxing, intuitive controls, sustainable materials and subtle nods to the past. Maybe even offer a manual-style drive selector just for fun, even if it's fully electric. But here's something that could set it apart: the Kaarma Ghia shouldn't try to be overly serious. It should celebrate driving joy. It should be the kind of car where you don't just commute, you cruise, weekend drives, coastal roads, rooftop down, music flowing. That's the vibe. If Volkswagen markets it right, it won't compete directly with Mercedes, but instead steal attention by offering something money can't always buy: pure feel-good energy. And speaking of roof, how about a convertible version? The original Ghia was offered as both coupe and cabriolet, so a 2026 revival should follow that formula. Electric convertibles are extremely rare. Even Mercedes hasn't gone fully electric with a soft top yet. Volkswagen could capitalize on that niche, offering the first mass-market electric convertible with real flair. Imagine silent, sunny drives with instant torque and zero emissions that would attract retro fans, eco drivers and lifestyle buyers all at once. Now let's address price. Mercedes is known for pushing into the premium high-end territory. A luxury electric coupe from them could easily cross $80,000, but Volkswagen knows the power of accessible dream cars. If they position the Kaarma Ghia between $40,000 and $60,000 depending on trim, it becomes the emotional choice: the coupe for romantics, artists, designers and anyone who wants something unique without breaking into the ultra-luxury bracket. Safety and tech will of course be present because it's 2026. Expect adaptive cruise control, lane assist, parking sensors, 360 cameras, maybe even augmented reality heads-up display, but none of it should overshadow the simplicity of the car. The Ghia should not drive itself, it should encourage you to drive. So what we're looking at is a potential rebirth of one of the coolest cars ever made, done in a way that respects heritage but embraces the future. While Mercedes continues to push boundaries with luxury tech and high-performance sedans, Volkswagen could carve out a completely different identity with the new Kaarma Ghia, reminding us that cars don't always have to be intimidating or excessive to be special. So what do you think? Could a 2026 electric Kaarma Ghia really go toe-to-toe with Mercedes, or would it win hearts in an entirely different way? Drop your thoughts below because I'm personally rooting for it. The world needs more cars with character, not just power. If you love this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, share this with a fellow retro car lover, and subscribe to Cars Craze for more deep dives into legendary comebacks, modern matchups, and the future of driving. Until next time, stay passionate, stay curious, and always drive with soul.